I'm back, I'm Gertie Rude, back again, the Thursday mood. Well, here we are, it's Thursday, which is, last time I looked, the day before Friday, and we all love a Friday, don't we, darlings? We really do. The week's gone really fast. The weather in Sussex is wintry and horrible, so typical British summer. I really hope that May wasn't our summer, because I am going to be mightily miffed if it is. So anyway, let's go. Have we all seen this? We've all seen this, haven't we? What is happening with this? Should we just jump in and find out? It's going to be a shoot show. So let's just go. Let's check you're up. Right, come on, kids. I haven't seen you for ages, darling. You're looking fine. Right.
And Harry, I find this. I feel like there's going to be a little bit of sick in my mouth as I try and describe this, because fresh from repeated.
That's what I always used to feel when the Jeremy Vile show used to come on. But there you go, darling.
Telling us that they were escaping.
Yeah, I must tell you something funny. I've got to tell you something funny. This is how dumb I am. Well, I was, but I'm not now. I remember towards the end of the Jeremy Vile show, I don't know when it finished, was it 2017 when he got sacked? Anyway, they used to have these people on and they used to be arguing about losing their tablet. And they used to say things like, well, I left it on the mantelpiece, or I left my tablet behind the wardrobe, or random stuff like that. Different people. And they used to do like a detector test to see if they're lying and if they had robbed it and sold it down, you know, the old, what's it called? The old tally man. Anyway, I thought, well, why don't you just take another tablet? I couldn't understand what they were arguing about a tablet for. And this went on for quite a while, because I didn't realise that a tablet was an iPad. I do now, though. I do now. So I'm exonerated. I'm up there in the echelons now. I am what one might call educated technologically, darlings, at long last. Yeah, but I used to say to my late husband, he said, I can't understand what they're arguing about. I mean, yes, so they've lost the tablet. Why don't they just take another one then? It doesn't matter. I mean, why come on the Jeremy Cole show? Oh dear, never mind. Poor old me. Anyway, let's go.
The United Kingdom, because they wanted privacy. They hated the press. They hated everything to be involved in the intrusion in their lives. And then they had their little children, and the feral children, and they left them with the chickens. And
begging to differ. When you say have, as in having, I think the word we're missing here is birthing. So let's. Oh, because it's Elizabeth, whatever her name is, birthday, isn't it? Yeah, it is.
All she does now with her jams that are crap is post pictures of her children left, right, and...
Jeremy, keep up with the memo. The jams are done. That's done. That was just some scam she had. It was the jam scam, wasn't it? So she could go on, Confessions of a Female Flounder, whatever that is. I think it's a fish in it. Usually find them around like Dover. Is that a Dover sole? I don't know. I know you get the Dungeness crab. I know the Americans love a Dungeness crab, because I've seen on your meal programmes over there. Oh, we love a Dungeness crab. All we do is a Dungeness crab. Because Dungeness, or Dungeness, as it's known locally in Britain, is in Kent. And it is the site of a massive nuclear power station, darlings. And nobody in Britain will eat them. So they've sold them for decades to America, and they just say they're a delicacy. They're a Dungeness crab. And every time I see them on these meal programmes, and more that food, do you remember that Food on the Sky bloke? He always used to get thin, didn't he, when it was off 6 months, and then he'd come back on. Was his name Gary something? I don't know what his name was. Anyway, you see him getting bigger and bigger, because he used to eat all the food, didn't he? Like it was a contest or something. Yeah, he used to love a Dungeness crab. And I used to think he's eaten so many, it's a wonder he's not bloody glowing. Because they don't eat. Oh, should I say that? Am I being insightful? But Dungeness crabs come from an area in Dungeness, which is in Kent, which is a roundabout. The only thing it's known for is a wasteland. All it's got is a massive big nuclear power station. Yes, and me, I live about 50 miles from that, 50 miles from London. So cometh the day and cometh the hour, I'm fried. I'm buggered, aren't I? I'm buggered with a big B, you know, darlings. Anyway, let's go.
Centre, which has me always thinking, well, hold on a second, you duplicitous woman, how does that make any sense? But we've now reached a point where I possibly am going to be sick live on the television. Meghan Markle has posted a cringy video of her and Prince Harry dancing in a hospital room. We're playing it.
What's happening now?
She's waiting for she's twerking with the baby to try and make the baby come.
I'm sorry, I've just lost for words. So that, underneath that frock, is an infant. Okay, let's get on the gravy train and mentalness. Yes, let's all get crazy. So, it's not like they're waiting for the surrogate to give birth to the babois, are they? I don't know, because this is very weird. I mean, I've been pregnant a fair number of times, my darlings, as I'm sure all you ladies have, and at no time did this occur, which I'm not sure, and I'm too scared to say, I'm too small of a channel. But, yeah, it's not quite sure what's happening.
This is to induce Lilibet's birth. She's dancing in front of the camera. Oh, God, it looks like a lap dancing club with...
because I thought, has she got them things on that they put on you? You know, the straps they put on you to check the baby's heartbeat? Is that what's going on? And it looks so weird. I mean, the last baby I had was in the 90s, so have they changed since then, darlings? And it's more like a cushion they shove up your jacksie. Well, not up your jacksie, up your front seat. Don't know what's he doing? What's Baldy doing? Baldy Basmeister. Anyway, let's go.
Women. He's also dancing in front of the camera. She's got a black dress on. She's literally holding her bump and twerking, and she's put this...
Yeah, but is it a bump, though? I don't know what's happening. Please, somebody tell me.
On social media.
Right.
The woman is... that's getting worse now. She looks like she's...
Oh, I tell you what's going on right off the top of my head. Having been noctified all my life. Yeah. You see, it's the eponymous bump, allegedly, sweethearts. It's the eponymous bump's birthday. And the eponymous bump is what for? Don't know, don't care. So, it's her day. And obviously the narc over here is making it her day. Because obviously she birthed it. Look at me, look at me, look at me. I had the royal Taj. I've birthed a progeny, you know. And it might be her birthday, but it's all about me. And to mark the occasion, just watch me dance and twerk. Some unedifying film. I don't know what's happening. Anyway, let's go. Come on.
Performing.
She's quite good, because when she was having that, she's 40... She's 47, she'll be 48 in August. So she was like 44, 43, 44. I mean, she was an old girl, wasn't she, really? It's a wonder she didn't give birth on the geriatric ward, didn't it, really? Do you get me? Capiche? Don't say anything, don't be a bitch, right?
Look, JK, the lyrics are prego, but I'm still doing moves like Beyonce. Yeah, I said I'm pregnant. Get the child...
Come on, ladies. What's going on under that frock? Nobody knows. BS.
Support and pay my rent. Your opinion is irrelevant because I'm a baby mama. I can do what I wanna. That is the song.
And also, if you look at the rest of her body, it seems to be out of sync with the whack and great whatever it is going on at the front appendage. Doesn't it? It does. Because I know most of us, when we're front appendagey that full, usually shows in the face, the neck, the arms, the fingers, the ankles, the feet, everything, because the rest of your body has to compensate for the enormous weight, darlings, that you're carrying. Which is somewhat... I mean, I can remember probably like you ladies. Without a pregnancy, I was like a size 10. With a pregnancy, I'm like a size 18. And then what happened in old age is I just went to that de facto position and resolutely have stayed a size 18 and don't care. So I permanently look like I'm pregnant now. But back when I was young, none of that happened. No, don't remember any of this. No. I'd probably got slapped as well. I'm sure the midwife would have told me off. I mean, the first thing is you can hardly move when you're that pregnant. You're waddling along like you've got a canoe up there, aren't you? You are, really.
He's dancing to about getting that child support.
Sorry, you got it. I'm sorry. The greatest moment in British... Just do that again. Jodie is on the floor, which isn't been the first time. Just do again what you just said. This is what she's dancing to.
Prego, but I'm still doing moves like Beyonce. Yeah,
well, she's... How much did her dad pay for them dancing lessons for years on end? He used to take her every Saturday. Dancing. I think he needs a refund. Actually, don't give him a refund because he's over in the Galapagos, wherever it is, islands. And he'll be spending all the wrong thing, won't he, darling? Yes, he will. You know what he's like. The Markle men, they're just disreputable. Am I allowed that opinion? Well, yes, I am. So, there we go. This is happening, and something weird is happening. And then later on, we got treated to the after birth photograph, didn't we, darlings? when it was skin on skin, which is usually, I can't say because I get into trouble. But in context, I follow quite a lot of, not so much now, but I did. I used to be so invested. I used to sit and cry. I did, I couldn't help myself. The same-sex couples, predominantly American, and they went through hell and high water and worked extra hours to get surrogates so they could have children and everything. And what they used to do when the baby was born, it was taken from the mothering that was birthing, and given to the parents of said surrogate. I mean, in the case I was thinking of, it was amazing. I can't think what the couple were called. You lot might know. One of them was a lecturer, and they lived in Los Angeles. I think they've moved now. And they had these adorable twins by their friend. Nice girl. And but she didn't want children. But she didn't receive any money apart from, like, her medical bills paid for. She just did it for love and friendship. And, so she had eggs put into her from both of the same-sex parenting people. And then when the babies came out, they were twins, but one looked like one and one looked like the other one. It's amazing. I can't think what their names were. There's a few of them on there, and I used to follow them, and they always used to get emo, you know what I mean? Because, like, it's like that when you've a baby newborn. And they used to take their tops off and put the baby against their skin, so the baby feels bonded. Because obviously, not in my day, the baby just took off you and put somewhere else. I can remember having to beg to see my baby. Mind you can imagine, can't you? No, they were cute. No, don't say that. I'm not even going to make a joke about that. They're angels. But yeah, I used to get quite funny, because I had cesareans actually with all of mine, and they bring me back, wake me up, you know, like you do. And then I was like, "Can I see my baby?" And they were like, "Yeah, all in good time." I'm like, "No, it don't work like that. I want to see my baby." And try and get out of bed when I just had a cesarean, and they bring my baby. It was like magic. It was a magic trick I honed and perfected. So anyway, there's that. And so that was in my day. The midwives were sort of quite old battle axes. And they were worse, even like when I was a baby, they were even worse battle axes. All that midwife programme you see, I haven't seen it, but you see snippets of it on YouTube Shorts. And BS, I remember the midwives, like old harridans that never had a baby, but they used to go around telling everybody else about babies, for what I remember. Anyway, there's that. The early national health. So, yeah, there's that. And what's happening? So, is that a baby up there? We do not know. But the later photograph shows her sans makeup, hair looking perfection, jewellery on and everything, but with the skin, like skin to skin, so she's not got a top on, obviously you don't see anything, and the baby's laid against her bosoms, looking immaculate. But it just, all I'm saying is, from my point of view, and I'm entitled to the opinion, that it did remind me of the many videos I've seen where the same-sex parents or even surrogate parents receive their baby. It's such an overwhelmingly emotional moment for them, because usually you follow the pregnancy. I mean, some of them I followed from when the thing went blue, you know, the pregnancy test, and I'm like all emotional because I'm long lasting having a baby. I've done it. I've actually even followed some American ladies that tried for years and then randomly got pregnant. And it's such a, you go through their vlogging where they're doing pregnancy test after pregnancy test, and then you get the tears and everything. And then, just randomly, left field, when no one's expecting it, boom, it's gone blue. And like, I'm here, I'm so happy, I'm so congratulated, oh my God, I can't wait. And then you're invested in their pregnancy journey and invested in seeing the birth, well, not actually the birth, but you know the scenario around the birth of what they, grace us with. And allow us to be involved in. The only one that didn't do that, which I really admire her for actually, because she's a different vibe, is Kendall Ray, the true crime lady, because she tried for years and then she got pregnant. And she had the baby. I don't think she's ever shown the baby. That's absolutely, her business. But that was the same. I was so happy when they got pregnant, because they love each other. They've been married and they've made a very successful business out there, true crime, and they've got a YouTube studio and they have collabs, and they really get down to the nitty gritty, darlings, of American crime, which is always quite convoluted, isn't it? American crime. I mean, American always do everything bigger and better, don't they? Including crimes. So there's that, and you think, oh my God, she was brilliant, that Kendall Ray. So anyway, she eventually had the baby, and now having a baby, she is a bit like a puppy fat lady. You know, like when you're young, you're a bit puppy fatty, maybe. And now the baby has turned her into the most gorgeous looking lady. Do you know her, Kendall Ray? If you see her, say Gertie says hello. Yes, she's lovely. I love her. I love her. I love her husband. I love everything they do. But getting back to this, Christ knows what's happening here. I've got no idea what's happening. I'm not even sure I want to know what's happening. Do you? Does anyone care? Anyway, the main thing is that it's Lily's birthday and we need to think about Megan. So, basically, that's all I've got to say. So anyway, wherever you are in the world, have a wonderful rest of your day and try not to think about twerking whilst you're about 15 months pregnant by the look of that bump. Anyway, love you and leave you. Bye-bye now.